Okay, since it has been recorded. Hello everyone, welcome to Chinta's intern graduation presentation. Since it's on YouTube, I'll introduce myself first, yeah. I'm Aliyyah, I'm an HR member here in Bukit Vista and I'll be moderating this session. So, as you know by the name, Chinta is our data scientist intern and she is going to graduate soon since her contract is ending. So she is a part of the business intelligence chapter. And here in the audience, we also have Kak Fidi, Kak Jessica, and Kak Lilis, and also other interns such as Felix and Lila. Okay, I guess that's all, yeah, for the introduction. Next, we can have Chinta to present her journey from the past few months here in Bukit Vista, and I'll let the time for you.
Okay, thank you, Aliyyah. First, I'd like to share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Chinta.
Okay, I'll start it here. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to my intern graduation presentation. Today, I'm going to present my journey I concept it with Cerita Cinta, my journey at Bukit Vista. But before we explain more about what I did during my internship here, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Chinta Maya. You can call me Cinta. I'm a student at University of Jember, Faculty of Computer Science, majoring in Information System. I start my journey here as a data scientist intern and have program for about 5 months. It starts at 7th of February 2022 and will end up soon at 24th of June 2022. If you're wondering why it takes a longer time than the usual intern, that's because I'm joining myself at Merdeka Belajar Campus Merdeka program that have a collaboration with Bukit Vista. So I'm feeling blessed to get an opportunity to working at here and having an experience to work at hospitality service. Without any further ado, let's talk about what I did during my internship here. The first thing is I'm going to talk about my operational work, maintaining Data Vista. So what is Data Vista? Data Vista is a rebranding from Redash, an open source project that can help us to make a visualization. This visualization is needed to help team to make a decision and other things that need data. So what skill needed here is structured query language to make a visualization. And then basically on every single day, I'm creating a new queries, visualizations, dashboard if it's needed, and then updating queries, visualizations, and dashboard to make it more useful, to make it more aligned with what the user needed, and then removing unusable queries, visualizations, or dashboard if it's no longer used. Next one about my operational work is property revenue projection. So together with revenue manager, we'll make a projection of revenue from existing or new property. The projection consists with revenue projection, occupancy rate, revenue per available room, and pricing strategy. We also explain it to the property owners if business development said that we need to do that. And to make it, we use Google Spreadsheet, Google Collaboratory, and Redash to take an occupancy rate and find the seasonality of the data. I also become a BI representative at Employee Squad. So you can also say it as a funnel manager of BI at Employee Squad. What I do here is analyzing SLA achievement every week and detect whether the performance on track or off track. Not only that, I also need to find the result or what makes it on track or off track. Besides that, I also lead a brainstorming over inspection or strategy room to help the team and important actionables so it will be on track again. Last one, on my operational work, I'm also participating myself at strategic property prioritization. It's actually just start at a month before I end up my internship. I get a responsibility to inspect data integrity and having collaboration with HAR team to fix wrong booking or cancellation data that is important for the company. Execution meeting and inspect progress of strategic property prioritization at a partnership squad to make it more on track. Here, I'm using Coda and Google Collaboratory. After talking about my operational work, now I'm going to tell you about my project and legacies. The first thing that so why it's needed to restructure because it has low adoption at first and it takes a long time to load the data because there are a lot of repeated query and unusable query and visualization and also dashboard that makes it become heavy to load the data. And the user also find hardness to find the visualization. And my way to solve it is to change the structure, become start with company, and if we dive deeper, we meet a squad dashboard, and then if we dive deeper again, we'll meet chapter dashboard. Not only that, I also add a navigation text box that let the user jump from one dashboard to another one, so it will make them easier to find the visualization they needed. And for data scientists, I make a guideline to name the dashboard, visualization, and also query. So data scientists will have a standard to make it more useful and more easier to find by the user, and it will be make them become more understand with our structure of Data Vista. The second project and legacy is Toolkit Bigger Data Integrity for SPP. With the help of KPD, we make these tools to solve the problem because Toolkit takes a really long time to load rental calendar, while some booking recorded at Bigger but not located at Toolkit or vice versa. So way to solve it to link those data, the Toolkit data with Bigger data by using check-in date, check-out date, and also a unit name from the data. After we link the data, we divide it into several sections, so it will be make the user easier to find what data they needed. Here, a sample of the data that already linked. And the last one of my project, the problem is when we're doing a strategic property prioritization, we sometimes find property that have a lot of listings, and it's impossible for content team to fix all of them at once. So we need to prioritize which listing that we need to solve first. Way to solve it is using Airbnb API to collect data related to number of reviews and ratings, and then count them and sort them from the highest to the lowest. Here, the sample of the word. It's already sorted from the highest to the lowest. We already talked about my hard skill, my improvement of hard skill, and things that I learned about hard skill at Bukit Vista. And now we jump to soft skill that I learned at Bukit Vista. So there and also a host at Bukit Vista, at all hands Bukit Vista. When I'm becoming an administrator, I'm having an initiative to make one page to store question of the week. Why? Because it's needed to reduce the repetitive question to be answered on every week. The question become more variative. And I also ever be a moderator because actually I'm being a last choice because no one can be a moderator, and I'm ever be a host to hear that bring up Najwa Shihab as a weekly inspiration. The second things of my another experience is hosting happy hour with Jessica. It's actually several months after I'm onboarded as an intern here. We bring a happy hour with them TV cinema. So what is happy hour? Happy hour is actually an event that Bukit Vista do together and play together, so we can become more refreshed after working for 1 week. And the last another experience that I love the most is hosting is BI Fun Day. As you see here, I'm never absent to joining BI Fun Day from my first one BI Fun Day, my second one BI Fun Day, my third one, my fourth, and then the last one that bring up a theme BI Creepy Day. I'm hosting with Jessica again, and this is actually such a memorable thing and another experience that I love the most at Bukit Vista. And then after talking about what I do here, I also want to conclude what I learned during my internship. First one is time management. If you see here, this is actually at February 2022. This is my first week at Bukit Vista. There are really a lot of blank space that indicates that I'm not using my time wisely. And after I'm working here, and this is actually at April 2022, it's become more full and I'm becoming more productive each day. So thank you, Wikipista, to teach me about how to use my time wisely. And then the second one is communication and documentation. As you see, actually, I don't really have a good skill on speaking English, not to tell what I want, but actually about grammar things. I usually get hard times to find the right to communicate with others to make them understand what I said. And I also make a documentation using English. So why is documentation important at Bukit Vista? That's because we're working remotely. So documentation becomes a guidance for us to work and to find a help on doing something without relying on people. The third one that I learned here is professional working. I'm inspired by business development to handle the property owner on every case is given. They always can handle it calm and they can answer every question from the property owner with a good answer. So here I really learn about professional working, especially to handle our client. The fourth one, and but actually I learned a lot, is a technical thing, data acquisition using API and critical thinking analysis. Thank you to my mentor, Kak Idi, who always teach me, never trying to give me new knowledge on every single day. And yeah, because of you, I can make Airbnb listing priority, and then I can become a more critical thinker on analyzing. Because if we don't have critical thinking, the analysis only become a conclusion without important actionables. And this is a tech quiz core values. Why I'm right only 7 from 8? That's because I feel like I only ever do these 7 things at Bukit Vista. First, don't assume use data when making a property revenue projection because we need past data to find the seasonality. And never settle at when we're doing SPP, we always trying to find the better things on every single day so that the executor and the inspector can do everything better. And then at Details Matter, it's thanks to Kak Lilis who always reminds me to check the reliable of the data twice because sometimes I forget to check it and it's become unreliable and the number is wrong. And then to be transparent, thanks to Mr. Jing, who always said that it's okay to not be okay, because there's a case when I'm feeling overwhelmed, but I'm showing it to everyone, but it's actually kind of make the team, my work not finished. So he tells that it's okay that I'm feeling overwhelmed because sometimes the pain point is not at myself, but maybe it comes from the program. And then step on two is when I'm becoming a BI representative, and also when I'm becoming an inspector at data integrity, I'm becoming more confident to speak, to tell a thing that needs to be fixed, and everyone appreciate it. And then fail fast. I learned this a lot from Jessica and Bella, who always being my role model to make better things on every single day. To make a problem, but also fix it as soon as possible and better from the past one, and help others to help themselves. I learned it from all people at Bukit Vista because they never tired to share their knowledge. They really happy to make people acknowledge and to make people have new experience. So thank you for everyone here. And because I'm here talking as an intern, I also have a message for future interns that will have an internship here or everywhere. That if you're right now trying to find a company to do internship, I believe that you are now outside your comfort zone. And being outside your comfort zone is never easy, but once you made it through, everything will be easier. If you want to grow, you have to learn from your mistakes. And don't be afraid to make a mistakes because we're all humans. We have a lot of mistakes. And the important thing is we keep trying to fix it and be a better version of us on every single day. Don't be afraid to ask a guidance if you need it, and don't hesitate to take a break if you feel tired. But don't forget to recover soon because time keeps running and it won't wait for us to be ready. And then for dear beloved Vistans and Visterns, I want to say sorry if I ever make mistakes, I ever make you feel bad. Um, During my time internship here, I also want to say a lot of thanks because you always be there for me at my ups and downs, who always motivate me and become a role model for me. Thank you for everything, and I always believe that every end is meet each other soon and collaborate in the future. Thank you. I'll give it back to Aliyyah.
Okay, thank you, Chinta, for the great presentation and the quotes. Yeah, I believe now everyone can have a great idea of what you have been doing from the past few months here, yeah, in Bukit Vista. I can conclude that you have been doing like maintaining data Vista, property revenue projection, and being the BI representative at employee squad, and also strategic property prioritization. And also, you mentioned about projects such as restructuring data vista to make a guideline and the visualization to easier to understand, and data integrity, and also Airbnb and others experience such as moderating all hands and also hosting happy hour and BI fun day. And you mentioned that you have learned a lot too, and you also implement our core values as well, yeah. And you also mentioned about the message for the future intern and also our Vistern and Vistern here. So thank you, yeah, Chinta, for your contributions. And maybe I'll ask the audience on their message to Chinta. Maybe first I'll go to Felix, perhaps, as the intern here.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Chinta, for the great presentation. I've admired Chinta for being really chill and fun and quite analytical. Yeah. What's different with me and Chinta is, yeah, I'm easily panic, and yeah, just like Chinta said, it's okay to make a lot of mistakes because we're human. That's something that I want to embed in myself. And as days goes by, I'm learning from Chinta how to be quite how to maintain my composure when doing something. Yeah, I think you've done a lot in Bukit Vista, and I hope I'll be able to carry the torch and carry the responsibility afterwards. Wish the best of luck to you, Chinta, and good luck.
Okay,
Right.
thank you, Felix, for the stage. Maybe over to Kak Lila. Are you here?
Hello, could you hear me?
Hello, do you have any message for Chinta, perhaps? I can say it.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say thank you, Chinta. I don't know why. I just want to say thank you for you. And hopefully in the future we could meet each other again. And yeah, I also learned a lot from you. And thank you. See you.
Okay, thank you, Lila, for your message. Maybe over to Farhan. Are you here? Do you have any message for Chinta?
Okay, maybe I just want to say that Chinta is a very kind person, and for me who just joined this internship program last week, she is very welcoming me, and she is a very easygoing person and very fun. So it makes the atmosphere of the chapter or department or the meeting is really good. I think that's from me. Thank you, Chinta.
Farhan.
Okay, thank you, Farhan, for your. Okay, maybe over to Kak Jessica. Do you have any words for Chinta?
Yes, thank you, Aliyyah. Chinta, I'm so sad.
Kak Jessica.
Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. Yeah, Chinta, I'm so sad to see you leave already. I wish that you would have accepted the offer to extend. But anyways, thank you so much for helping me and being there since day one. Like literally, we went to our trials together, and I'm glad I met you. And I wish that we could meet each other one day in real life. I hope we can stay in contact as well. And all the best for your future, for your scriptsy. Mm, and I know you will shine wherever you go. See you on top, Tinta.
And
I'm crying a lot. Thank you.
okay, thank you, ya, Kak Jessica, for the message. Maybe over to Kak Bella. Are you here? Do you have any message for Chinta? Hello, Kak Bella. Okay, so I guess I'll move to Kak Fidi. Kak Fidi, do you have any message for Sinta?
Okay, Cinta ya. It's been nggak kerasa ya. It's been 5 months plus, I guess, since you joined. Um, Cinta did a lot of things in VV. Not only the one that she mentioned during her presentation, but a lot of other things are very impactful in BV, especially her involvement in different fields and in different chapters as well. Without Cinta, I think the only people who can read the data in Data Vista are BI people. But now, thanks to Cinta, everyone can actually access and easily figure out the data that is within the Data Vista. And she did it like mostly alone. She only consult me from time to time. But a lot of times she actually had to reach out to users directly, figuring out what they want and execute accordingly based on the problem given. And then she's also involved in employee squad, first helping me to analyze reports, data, and so on and so forth. But as time goes by,
she actually can do it herself, and that lifts a lot of weights from my shoulder. In SPP, she really implemented her knowledge in programming to create tools that are useful for everyone operationally. And with her involvement everywhere, she is actually also invited to coordinate directly with the COO to inspect the SPP program itself. So I think overall, Chinta's internship really inspires delight. And as mentioned before, we actually offer Chinta a position as a data scientist in Bukit Vista, but she said she wanted to complete her studies first. That's unfortunate, but I think wherever Chinta is, she can actually accomplish a lot of things with what she has. Chinta is perfectionist. Um, is a perfectionist, but she doesn't like her perfectionism hinders the day-to-day process. She failed a few times, like maybe data accuracy and all that, but she quickly recovered, as she mentioned. Love, the core values are not only like spoken, but it's actually acted out in Chinta's life day to day. So thank you very much, Chinta, and to anyone who's watching this, even if Chinta is not working in Bukit Vista in the future and wants a reference, uh, you have 100% of my support to hire Chinta. Thank you very much, everyone, and also Chinta.
Okay, thank you very much ya Kak B. Maybe lastly to Kak Lilis. Are you here, Lilis?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, right. So, I'm from the beach actually, Chinta. So I'll serve beach view to you when I'm talking. Um, yeah, thank you very much, Chinta, for the great presentation and also for the almost 5 months. Yeah, I actually forget. It feels very fast actually. I remember when first Chinta came. When there is a not really accident, tapi kayak apa namanya, an experience that she actually ran out because of someone give her feedback. I remember that. Um, in that time, she feel very like upset, not really upset, sedih gitu ya pokoknya. Dikasih feedback, but after that, Chinta is actually recovering very fast and climbing very fast also to apa namanya, improve herself. And what I really appreciate from her adalah the spirit and also how she invite everyone to feel energized. Itu benar-benar kehilangan when when she would like to off board like for this internship. It's very sad that there is no Chinta here, jadi kayak vibes-nya berkurang gitu ya. And that's actually very important for the working environment juga gitu. It's not only skills that is needed, but also good characters and match also with the culture. And for project itself, as we said, this project is very valuable for Bukit Vista. Everyone do not really use Vidas previously, but after Chinta, like apa namanya, doing a magical thing, not really magical because she does it by her skills. It is very useful right now, and also being our company metrics to review our performance basically. Yeah, about core value, as you mentioned, she really implement like almost all, and she mentioned Zafan just now of the Bukit Vista core value, and I think she also will adopt it in the daily life. Lastly, good luck for your thesis. I hope that you can finish it soon and also join Bukit Vista back. And perhaps yeah, 6 months until 1 year ahead lah ya. Basically the offer is still valid as long as you still want to join Bukit Vista. So for for everyone that is watching this video. If you would like to hire Chinta, yeah, perhaps we need to compete lah. Which one better, in company or in Bukit Vista? Right. Thank you, Chinta. Thank you very much. Good luck for your thesis. Thank you. Back to Aliyyah.
Okay, thank you, Kalilis. Maybe back to Chinta. What's your response on all this message? And maybe do you have any message for the anyone who's watching this? You can also say.
First, I want to say sorry because it's getting too emotional. But actually, I already exercising because so that I won't crying during my presentation, but I can't. I want to say a lot of thanks to a lot of people at Bukit Vista, especially at BI team, who always coloring my day, who always make me sane on every single day, and to all the viewers at YouTube. I think working at Bukit Vista is a good start because you will really feel how it is to work at a professional working culture. And if you feel overwhelmed, sometimes it's okay because being, as what I said before, being outside our comfort zone is never easy. But here, everyone will help you, everyone will support you, everyone will appreciate you for every little thing you do here. And that makes you become motivated and become more motivated to do everything on every single day. Yeah, I think that's all from me. I'll give it back to you, Aliyyah. Thanks, guys. Loop, loop.
Okay, thank you, Chinta, for sharing your thoughts. Yeah, I guess that's all see for the intern graduation presentation here. And also from my side, I would like to say thank you, Jugaya, for Chinta, for all your contribution, and I also heard many good things. Okay, thank you for the past few months and have an amazing journey ahead. Maybe before we end it, we'll have a follow session first. Maybe anyone who can open cam can take. Okay. He, I realized actually black screen. Kabela? I'll count, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I guess that conclude our session. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and congratulations, Chinta, for your graduation presentation. Okay. I guess that's all from my side. You can continue.